What are you doing? Are you sleeping with moms? Are you sleeping with moms? Honey. That's a good boy.
Good boy. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Dad. Think of Jackie says? Okay. Yeah. What are you cooking for coffee?
Coffee.
Oh, Saz. I need food, Saz.
What's up, guys? Heading down. Damon's gonna ride around on his dirt bike for a little bit. I'm gonna film, get a couple sick shots for you guys. This is his first day back from his injury to his foot. So what's up, guys? So we're heading to Eureka to get some grocery shopping done. Then after, we're gonna go hit the gym. I want to bring you guys along so you guys can get some good ideas for when you're at the grocery store of some nice healthy options. So let's go. Don't forget your bags, because you don't want to pay 10 cents for a bag every time, because I end up with like 10 bags. So let's go see what we can do. Hey guys, so I made it home. Unfortunately, I did not film while I was in the grocery store, because we all know how Winco can be. It was very packed and people really would look at me really funny. So what I plan to do is kind of go step by step. I have everything laid out here on the counter of what I bought. I'm going to go through it with you and kind of give you some pointers on the things to look for, and just so you can see kind of the stuff I shop for. So alright, let's get started. Alright, let me just show you how beautiful this counter looks. Alright, so I'm going to start over here because I want to get as much footage of it that I can, but I also get it into the fridge as quick as possible too. So, we're going to start over here. We got our salads. I go with the spring mix. I don't like a ton of spinach in it, so that's why I go with that one. For tacos and that kind of stuff, I always go with the romaine. I just like that crunchier. Not as nutritious, but I do really like it. Next thing, yes, I do tend to add bacon bits. Damon loves them into our salads. Just kind of be cautious of that. It is a little high in calories, but you get a decent amount of protein, 0 sugars, and 0 carbs. So that would be kind of categorized as fat protein. But asparagus, I'm going to start off with those guys. Yes, I was totally sick of them after my prep. But to be honest, I love the really skinny ones. You can get the thicker ones, but I like my veggies crispy, so these definitely crisp up and cook a lot faster. And I feel like you get more out of them too, because you eat pretty much down to the end, where the big ones you pretty much just eat the tops, or I do anyways. Next would be this is kale. This is actually not rainbow kale, but this is like the red kale. Recently been getting into more stir fries and that kind of stuff, so we've been using that a lot. We throw some of these mushrooms, really yummy mushrooms in there. So I get those. Next, green beans. These are my next. I pretty much go between asparagus and the green beans. I just get these pre-packaged things of green beans. Couple beautiful tomatoes here. That's for my salads and our taco nights. I try not to overdo the tomatoes because in prep they're a little higher in sugar, so I don't normally go with those. Eggplants. This is a new one. I don't normally get eggplants. Can't tell you a recipe for them because I don't cook with them very often. But I'm going to look up some good ones and hopefully show you guys a good recipe for those. We'll see how they turn out. Alright, we got our sweet potatoes, and these guys are a huge part of my diet. You can see we have the Japanese sweet potato here. And then we have our yams. I pretty much do both. During my prep I ate a lot more of these because Costco had them. You can buy them in the bags. Last couple times they haven't had those. So I got a little bit of both at Winco. Next we got our red and yellow little potatoes here. Those ones are kind of nice just to change up. Obviously I'm not going to have those every night, or every day. Next, taro root. This is new. I've had this like once or twice. I saw it and I'm like, you know what, I want some of this to throw in our stir fry because it is kind of sweet. Basically treat it like a carrot. That's how I do it. I skin it and then I cut it up, but it's really good in stir fries too. Alright, to finish off our carbs, cream of rice. Actually, Dana and Bailey showed me a good recipe for this. Damon's been having this every day for breakfast. I have it occasionally. I still can't get away from my protein pancakes right now. But this is definitely a good one. You can do cream of wheat, where he likes the cream of rice. Super easy. Cup of water to a 1/4 cup of the cream of rice. Bring the water to a boil. Stir it in, bring it back to a boil with the cream of rice in there, and then simmer it for 30 seconds. Super easy. I like it because when it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, I can make Damon's breakfast. Alright, moving to our fruit section. And part of it's not out here because I always buy frozen berries. I just feel like they last longer for me. So those are in the freezer, but unfortunately Winco only had strawberries. So next we have cantaloupe. So this is the orange inside. This is just our cantaloupe melon here. Then we have a honeydew. Hopefully those turned out good. Some other options I got for Damon to try, I pretty much just stick to berries. But we have our nectarines here. These are they're not quite ripe yet, but I like to buy them a little harder so then they ripen. And then we got some peaches here, lemons. I get tons of lemons because I cook with them all the time, and I can put them in my waters. They're so versatile, so I get those a lot. And then lastly, I've got some cuties to try. I'll have occasionally a couple of these to kind of just help keep me not getting sick. So fruit. Notice that there's no bananas in there. We really limit our bananas. They're just really high in sugar and high in carbs. And I've never bought these. I usually buy the ones out of the refrigerated section, but I figured I'd give these a try so then I don't have to put them in my fridge right away. Just put them on the shelf, and then when we need to use them, we can. They're a little bit cheaper too. And less calories, 25 when the gallons are usually about 30 calories. I realized I got a vanilla. I don't usually get vanilla, guys. It is unsweetened, but I usually get the unsweetened original. I meant to grab both. Oh well. And then lastly, for the protein section, we're gonna have turkey burger. This is 93.7. During prep, I'm gonna usually go for a 99% lean, but for off season, this is still a great lean choice for me. Now we're gonna look into our fats. So a couple avocados, those are great. Way to tell that those are ripe is you're gonna look at here. If this is still green, a lot of times I call it the belly button, is still on there. And if you can't just like flick it off like that, then they're not quite ripe. Then this will also be super green. These are like ready to eat right now. I need to eat those. Hummus. This is another little healthy snack. I got this one. I honestly never tried this one, but I've tried the original of this, the hummus guy, and I like it. So, got this one. This is going to be the garlic and chives. So this should be pretty good. I would eat this on a rice cake. You can also have it with some whole wheat crackers, that kind of stuff. Or even I like it with carrots. The taro root would be good too. So there's that. Next, this is going to be cashew butter. This is freshly ground, nothing added to it. So I'm getting this one to try. Stuck. But this is my pride and joy right here. This is almond butter, freshly ground stuff. I think I still have some left over there. Every time I'm there, I get one of these. They're only about $5, super cheap there too. A lot of times people complain about almond butter being like, oh, you have to mix it all the time. Well, with this one, it's like ready to go.
Don't even have to refrigerate it, and it's super smooth to put on stuff. I put that on rice cakes, my protein pancakes in the morning. You can have those with apples if you wanted apples for a snack. Oh, they're just so good. All right, last one for the fat, or actually 2 more for the fats. We have the Greek non-fat yogurt. This is replacement for sour cream for me. When I have tacos, I just put a little dollop on there. Prep, I didn't use this. I probably could have worked it into my diet, but off season, I'm all about it. Then we also have this Italian dressing that I got, the Ken's. Main reason why I got this, I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but it only has 1 gram carbs, 0 sugars. So that's the main reason why I got this. But it is high in calories, 120. So this is definitely a fat, people. Moderation with the salad dressing. Sometimes I don't even use dressing. And mix it really well, shake it really well before you use it. Have jalapenos for our tacos, or even I season the turkey burger with it. And then corn, canned corn. We went to dinner the other night and I had corn in my salad, so that's why I got this, because I really like the texture of the corn in there, and it's sweet. During prep, corn is no-no. Next, we're gonna see our applesauce unsweetened. Damon loves that, so that is for him. I don't typically eat it, but it's really good on top of oatmeal. You put a little cinnamon in it. It isn't sweet, so you gotta kind of put maybe honey in it with whatever you want, and cinnamon. Guilty carbs here. So some of these, I got this for Damon. He really likes, we have some Greek yogurts in the fridge that he likes with berries on top or something. So I got him some granola. Now this is 7 grams of sugar. Still pretty high for me, so I won't be eating that, but Damon definitely, he can afford it, and it's really not too high for him. So next would be, if I'm craving something like super sweet, I go to a rice cake. That sounds really bad, but it's true. My guilty pleasure would be like a chocolate rice cake with maybe a little almond butter and honey on that. Oh my gosh. So unsalted rice cakes are a great healthy option to get a good clean carb. This is new, we're gonna try it out. Damon loves cereal, but I'm like, babe, cereal's not that good for you. I'm not saying this one is gonna be either, but it is organic. You know, it's got blueberry clusters in it, heart to heart.
All right, I don't know how helpful that was for you guys. Hopefully it was helpful in some kind of way for some of you. I know my clients are always asking, you know, what are good healthy options? Well, there you go, you see it hand in hand. Hopefully recipes will be coming at you. I kind of tried to explain a few while I was going through that whole spiel, but hopefully we can give you some good video content on me actually doing some recipes for you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the gym. Before we do that though, I just want you guys to know, I know how you feel. I really don't want to go do this workout. I'm tired, it's Sunday. I have to wake up early tomorrow to go to work. But you know what, I know that I'm going to feel better, and that these are the times that it is so important to just push past what your mind's telling you, and to just go for it. So let's go enjoy this workout, and I'll see you guys soon.
Cardi B, I run this shit like cardio. Diamond District in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name? I need the dollars. Beat it up like piñata. Tell the job to close the curtains. Bad bitch make you nervous.
Chambean pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las Jolambo, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, el Latino gang. Yeah, está toda servieta, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. Ya mudé la Gucci pa' dentro de casa, yeah. Cabrón, a ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama, pero Jesucristo me abraza. Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza, yeah. Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubana. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana. Como me ve el culo la dominicana. Lo rico que me chinga la venezolana.
Oh my goodness. So good. So what's in this, guys, is that romaine lettuce I showed you, tomatoes, a little bit of corn, feta, chicken, little bacon bits, those tortilla strips, just a tablespoon of those, and a little, like a cap full of this lemon Caesar dressing I have.